How on earth are we going to make it sustainable for people sharing the landscape with elephants in the pastoral and in the farming areas? Hunting is obviously one of the ways of providing people, these local communities, with incentives to tolerate the elephants until we, on the long term, find measures to reduce the conflict, to reduce the elephant numbers. Our main challenge at the moment is going to be in the areas, the farming areas, the pastoral areas. 27,500 elephants is more, it's about 5% of the total estimate of elephants in Africa. And it is more than the estimated population in Namibia, more than the total estimated population in Zambia. Take Ngamiland, for example. Ngamiland has got about 160,000 people. In 2016, there were an estimated 238,000 cattle and about 9,000 fields, all of them slap bang in this area that they have to share with the elephants. So, firstly, we need to look at the impact on the environment. The densities are around about 1.4. That's well within the estimated range or densities or accepted densities of about 2 to 3 elephants per square kilometer, where you may reach the thresholds of severe impact. But that is if it is a protected area and it is only elephants. The moment as you share the landscape with people and their livestock, the impact changes, and you need to consider, what the impact is of all the components. It's much more biased towards what people need. So therefore, where in ecological conditions, the damage of trees, the limits to damage of trees is much more forgiving than you will have it is where it coexists with people. So these are things that we need to take in consideration. But probably more challenging is, how on earth are we going to make it sustainable for people sharing the landscape with elephants in the pastoral and in the farming areas? Their attitude is simply, we don't want it there. Part of the challenge that we have is that the safari business has marketed Africa and Botswana especially as this pristine wilderness area. And we have kind of habituated or conditioned tourists to want to visit these wild areas. They don't want to see people, they don't want to see cattle. And therefore, to get a tourism industry, a non-consumptive tourism industry going in these areas is going to take a lot of time, and it's going to be tremendously difficult to establish that. So for now, the communities feel that elephants do not belong there. It's outside the range that they should be, and therefore they don't want it there. And that is where issues like fences and hunting and culling comes in.